Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at the mystery word game known as Huggermugger. It's got a frog riding an old-timey bicycle because it needed that. This is a game for 2 to 4 players or teams. It is aimed at adults, so it means it's probably going to be too hard for younger players. This one is from 1999 and it's put out by Diana Cranston or Carlston, something like that. Carlston, I think. And the Huggermugger company. It was originally from '89. Oh, this is from '89. My bad, I read it wrong. So let's open this up and see what we got here. First, let's look at the back. Gives you an overview of the contents, a little bit of flavor text, that sort of thing. This copy is a little beat up on the box. But that's okay, the contents should all be here. Alright, you got your spinner and little dials here. So be aware that there are small pieces on here. There's a number wheel, the mystery wheel. So this is fairly sturdy, thick cardboard, but you're gonna need this. This is an important piece. Put that aside. We've got our rules here. Not much to it. This one's a little gross. But yeah, it's a pretty easy game, I think. It's been a long time since I've played Huggermugger. I didn't like this game personally. But it doesn't seem like it's a very complicated game. I don't remember it very well. I just remember not liking it, so that usually erases things from my memory. But inside you're going to have the playing board, 500 question and answer cards, the mystery wheel, which we just looked at, 4 playing tokens, a 60-second timepiece, work pad, and 4 pencils. The work pad is missing from this copy. I remember that. So let's look at the board here. That's it. It's just a little folded in half thing. Not real complicated. Numbered 1 through 6 around the board there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Can't even read today. Pretty sturdy board. Then there's not a lot to the rest of this. Here's your cards. Then you've got your timer. And then you get your pencils and your tokens. So your pencils are just little green half pencils, nothing particularly fancy. You get 4 of them, 1 for each player. And they're just little pencils. But if you're completionist, these are green. And then you get 4 little tokens. These are pretty thick, as you might be able to see there. And you get 4 of them. There's green, yellow, blue, and red, as you can see. These are pretty. The whole game is actually pretty nice quality. But Huggermugger means secret, so that's okay. You can keep it a secret. There's a timer, which is just an hourglass. I don't know why they say timepiece. It's not like you're getting an egg timer in it. There's some junk. Alright, you get 500 cards. There's a lot of cards here. And they say Huggermugger on one side, and then on the back is the things that you have to figure out. So, for example, some of these I would never figure out. What do the initials POSE stand for? P-O-S-E. Parents opposed to sex education. If you didn't grow up in the 80s, there's no way you're going to get that one. That is a very 80s question. List 10 words that rhyme with plank. Okay, that one's a little different. What does cauterize mean? Sedition gives 3. Each one represents a different thing you have to get on the board. The key, what is that, T or something? A bug, and then some horseshoes. So yeah, some of these questions are going to be really dated because this is from like '89, but some of them are just going to be plain difficult. So there's 500 cards here. This is going to be a very challenging game, which is probably why I didn't like it, honestly. But it is pretty simple. It's not complicated in the sense that the objectives are real hard. It's just the questions are going to be difficult. It's a hard type of trivia style game. This thing was a giant pain in the butt to find, as I recall. If you're missing this piece, game over. Don't even bother. But that'll do it for this episode. That's what's inside Huggermugger. You can still find these. They are around. It is very heavy, so if you're ordering it, because there are 500 cards in here, it's not as heavy as Cranium, but it's a fairly heavy box. It's probably 5 pounds. Be aware that if you order this, it is going to cost you money to have it shipped. But I think this game is still available. I don't know if it's been reprinted, but you can find it used. But that's what's inside the box. As always, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time on What's Inside.